Hi, good morning to all of you. I am Dr. D.D. Sawant from Department of Geography, serving an institution that is J.A.T Arts, Science and Commerce College for Women, Malegaon District, Nashik. Today's topic, which I had selected, that is a types of volcanoes. As the types which are being given, those as the on the basis of material erupted cotton in 1944 has divided volcanoes into first lava volcanoes and second one that is a pumice volcanoes. As the classification of volcanoes according to their mode of eruptions have been proposed, the most commonly used classification is that originally proposed by Lacroix in 1908. According to Lacroix, there are four principal types of eruptions. The number one is a Hawaiian, second one that is a Strombolian, third one is a Vulcanian, and fourth one is a Pelian. So, as a composite volcanoes, shield volcanoes, Cinder Cones, and Spatter Cones, these are the four main types of the volcanoes. As the first volcano type, that is a composite, as the it is also called as a stratocones. A stratovolcano is characterized by alternating sheet of lava and pyroclastic materials. Its structure attests to alternating period of explosive and quiet eruptions. Lava intruded into fissures solidifies to form dikes. If injected between layers of fragmental ejecta, it forms seals. Most of the world's larger volcanoes, such as Fujiyama, which is in Japan, Vesuvius in Italy, Popocatépetl in Mexico, Cotopaxi in Ecuador, and Mayon in Philippines, are the typical examples of stratovolcanoes. Second one, that is a shield volcanoes. As shield volcanoes are huge in size, they are built by many layers of runny lava flows. Lava spills out of a central vent or group of vents. A broad shaped, gently sloping cone is formed. This is caused by the very fluid basaltic lava, which can't be piled up into steep mounds. Shields volcanoes may be produced by hot spots which lay far away from the edges of tectonic plates. Shields also occur along the mid-oceanic ridge, where sea floor spreading is in progress and along subduction-related volcanic arcs. The eruption of shield volcanoes are characterized by low explosively lava, fountaining that forms cinder cones and spatter cones at the event. Famous shield cones can be found for examples in Hawaii, for example, Mauna Loa and Kilauea. As the Hawaiian volcanoes are the excellent examples of the basalt dome or shield volcanoes, as are Mount Etna and many of the volcanoes of Iceland. Basalt domes are found where fluid basaltic lava is extruded. They often attain great heights. For example, which is given, that is of A. Mauna Loa has an altitude of 4,219 meters. Next one, that is a cinder cone, which is also called as a ash. Ash and cinder cones are built where eruptions are of the explosive type with a predominance of pyroclastic material. Growth of an ash or cinder cone begins around the crater The ash and cinder cones seldom attain heights in excess of a few hundred meters. A cinder cone is a steep conical hill formed above a vent. Cinder cones are among the most common volcanic landforms found in the world. They aren't famous as their eruptions usually don't cause any loss of life. Cinder cones are chiefly formed by Strombolian eruptions. The cone usually grow up in groups and they often occur on the flanks of stratovolcanoes and shield volcanoes. Cinder cones are built from lava fragments called cinders. The lava fragments are ejected from a single vent and they accumulate around the vent when they fall back to earth. Cinder cones grow rapidly and soon approach their maximum size. They rarely exceed 250 meter in height and 500 meter in diameter. The shape of a cinder cone can be modified during its life, means the short life, when the position of the vent alters. Aligned twin or secant cones develop. Nested, buried, or bridge cones are formed when the power of the eruption varies. A great example of a cinder cone is Pericutin in Mexico. It was born in February 20, 1943 in a corn field and grew to 300 feet in 5 days. Next one, that is a spatter cone. When hot erupting lava contains just enough explosive gas to prevent the formation of a lava flow but not enough to shatter it into small fragments, the lava is torn by expanding gases into fluid hot clots ranging in size from 1 centimeter to 50 centimeter across, called spatter. When the spatter falls back to earth, the clots weld themselves together and solidify, forming steep-sided accumulations. These accumulations focused on an individual vent are called spatter cones. So in 1883, in Indonesia, an entire group of islands centered on the volcano Krakatoa between the big island of Java and Sumatra was obliterated in 2 days of explosions. The ash cloud reached into the mesosphere, and the sounds of the blast were heard in central Australia, the Philippines, and even 4,800 kilometers, means the 3,000 miles away in the Indian Ocean. What was not blown into the sky fell back into the collapsed remains of a large caldera, means the 275 meters up to a means the 900 feet under the sea. Hence, in 1902 on the Caribbean island of Martinique, the beautiful port city of Saint Pierre was devastated in a few minutes by an eruption of Mount Ely. So, thank you very much for listening this lecture. Thank you.